Dear learners, welcome to the fourth session of third week. In the previous session, we discussed very important aspect of digitalization. We have tried to understand the structured way of doing digitalization with the help of 6 models. We discuss all 6 models, their objective and the impact. And then we have discussed for each and every model, first 5 models I will say, and try to understand this model with the help of some live examples of the industry. Now, in this session, first I like to cover model number 6, which address the data, cyber and AI security and trust requirement. Whenever we are doing any digitalization project, the data and cyber security and now AI security are one of the paramount requirement. How you provide data security, what we should do in case of data security and cyber security and AI security. So, this is a point of discussion which I will try to address in brief now. Then we will have very important aspect of this week discussion, that how global companies are using these frameworks, so Industry 4.0 and creating a business impact, creating the business value and helping customers, helping industry. So, here I will be taking the studies which is being done every year after year since 2018, World Economic Forum and McKinsey. These are quite structured studies. Using these studies, it become quite practical and quite easy to understand the technologies how it are helping the industry. So, we will be studying global, we call them global lighthouses. This framework I have already introduced you in the last session, and now we will be discussing data and cyber and AI security trust. Basically, the objective of this is that protecting digital assets. When you say digital assets, your digital assets like your digital platforms, your e-commerce sites, your also security assets, whatever algorithm, whatever system you have developed or you have deployed or you are using, how those can be protected with the cyber threats, etc. And then ensuring operation resilience. This is also one of the important aspects. Suppose there is a threat, there is a downtime in your servers, or something happened wrong, how you will recover that, what kind of resilience you should develop in your systems, in your platforms, that is important. Then now in the advent of AI, some new kind of threats start happening, where hackers are using AI as one of the hacking tools. They are developing algorithms in such a way that repeatedly your systems weaknesses can be known and can be attacked also like that. So, this is also is very important area which need to be now addressed while doing the digitalization. And some of the technologies which are enabling this has been listed out on the right hand side, but this is not a complete list. So, let us move to the explanation of data and cyber and AI security trust. If we already have discussed about objective and enabling technologies, then I like to explain this with the help of one example, that what you mean by data and cyber AI security, which is some of the examples are listed on the right hand side, which Indian industry like Infosys is using cyber defense centers providing SOC, and TCS is using cyber defense suite aligned to zero trust. So, companies have different policies, different techniques. They have center of excellence to provide data security and cyber security and now AI security. So, this slide shows that what is the conventional control way and falling short. Like we were having earlier signature antivirus software periodically every day morning we used to upgrade our system with the antivirus, but it is falling short now. just by upgrading antivirus, or giving your system, loading the system with antivirus will not be suffice to control these kind of threats, because there are different kinds of realities start happening, with the help of with the deployment of new kind of digital architectures like IoT or OT. These antivirus are not able to address the threats to these kind of devices. So if we see that the old way of we were having on premises monitoring, and silos locks, that is also becoming little deficient in terms of protecting your entire environments. So there is a body in our country, it's called CERT, is a government of India body, and it says that any incident happen in your organization, it should be reported to CERT or the your cyber cell within 6 hours of incident, and they will take action accordingly if it fall under their purview. So this kind of things happening here. I have described the step by step for applying the zero trust system or implementing zero trust system in a company, which birth I will try to complete this quickly, try to explain you quickly. Suppose zero trust is highly secure, vigilant, and we want to implement this. So what are the steps? Identify. First step is strong identification. Before we even get through the first, I have given an example that somebody wants to enter in the finance department, and finance department is having lot of protected files. Those access to the files cannot be given to anybody. It requires the permission, it requires the authorization. So how you will apply zero trust system in this kind of scenario? This is the example which is showing over here. Before you even get through the first floor, the guard verify you multiple checks, not your just ID, but their fingerprints, etc. Then they will allow your entry into the premises. So then the guard also checks your briefcase is approved. All these checks are being performed by the guard, as we know about that. And then once you are inside, but you want to go to the finance department, the guard does not just wave you through because you are inside. They verify your specific role, permission to access the specific department. This is very common nowadays in the high secured area, that even though you are in the premises, but you will not be allowed to enter at your choice. As you work in the finance department, hidden cameras, sensors are constantly monitoring is something trying to access file. They should not, and they are unusual pattern in your activity. This continuously monitor helps and detect. So whenever you are going to the high protected area, that time person will be watched not by the only humans, but it will be watched by through cameras also. And computer vision cameras are having intelligence. In case they find somebody doing some unwanted activity, they will detect and the alarm will be raised. So these kind of systems are once the threat is contained, the system helps restore normal. If something is suspicious detected, you try to open sensitive HR file without permission, the system immediately block your access, alert security, and lock down your device for investigation. So this kind of now mechanisms are being built for the security. So there is a zero trust It's called the zero trust kind of system. It involves some technologies, it involves a process also along with the technology. So this is why I thought I'll just give you one glimpse of this example. How, but this area is quite comprehensive and complex. Protecting especially in the large companies, your entire digital, because now everything is becoming digitalized. Everything is going on the computers, on the hard disk. So in case somebody get access or somebody get keys to this hard disk or this data, it is quite dangerous to the company. So equally, we have to be equipped, to protect our digital environment. That is what I thought I will bring this thing to notice. This is another I have shown this in a picture form, what I have explained you, and you can go through this flow your own. This is a very interesting slide where how the conventional methods like firewall and antivirus are insufficient, and what kind of modern systems are being considered, being applied by the companies. Earlier we were having traditional software for attack surface, internal perimeter focus, threat detection, signature based reactive softwares like antivirus. Now we have AI driven proactive softwares. Earlier we were having, mobile aspects like mobile hybrid and poor adaptability. Then, now we are having, decentralized access. Earlier we were having, encrypted traffic. Now we are having machine ML enabled analytics to not only encrypted traffic, but not only we encrypt the data, we also submit this data to the machine learning algorithms, like that, like quite a few advanced, technologies are in place to govern the company's data and cyber systems, So let us, I have, captured whatever our discussion in the previous session, and now I have done for the for this cyber security area in these two slides. I call them ready reckoner. And in this slide, you will find the additional informations like, matrices. Matrices. What do you mean by matrices? When you are implementing these technologies, you have to also measure them. Whenever you are implementing with an objective, you have to define that objective, and you have to define some matrices, matrices for that objective. Like, in this example, operation excellence efficiency is being, measured, whether it is increasing or going down. In this example, asset utilization, how much time asset was down in a month, or in a quarter, or in a year, that is being, examined here. So like that, you should also be very particular about, defining the matrices. So matrices is important. Another aspect of, whenever we are, using digitalization side by side, we should also measure the success of digitalization with the help of some matrices. So these are the two slides covering all 6 models, in the similar way. Now we are coming to our important topic, that study of global companies, and here I am using the platform of World Economic Forum. It is called Global Lighthouse Platform, and I have shared here the links, if in case you like to go into detail studies, like to see that, more information about this initiative, which I will be explaining in a second. So you can use these links. It provides excellent opportunity for learning how global companies, from our country also, quite a few companies are there, which I will be discussing, are using digital technologies, Industry 4.0, for their own benefit, for their stakeholder benefit, for the country as such benefits. So this study is a first study was published under the title of Fourth Industrial Revolution, Beacon of the Technology. They have given the name Beacon of the Technology and Innovation in Manufacturing. But it is not limiting to the manufacturing, it is going beyond manufacturing. But this initiative of the World Economic Forum is focus on the manufacturing companies, supply chain and manufacturing companies. With this, let us move. Purpose of the Lighthouse Initiative. Why World Economic Forum thought that they should do this study regularly? Every year, they are doing this study. They are trying to identify the companies who are using digital technologies for the certain objective, which we will be discussing now. And they are trying to identify. As on today, if I am not wrong, 2018 companies has been identified in last 7 years. Last 7 years. They started this, McKinsey and World Economic Forum jointly are doing this exercise. Thousands of companies they scan every year, and out of that, sometime in a year 20 or 30 companies are added in the list of the global lighthouses. So what is the purpose of the Lighthouse Initiative? Identify the factories. Let me read out. Factories that have successfully scaled fourth industrial revolution innovations beyond pilots. We'll see that most of the companies are in the pilot stage. They feel that they are doing Industry 4.0 and they do the pilots. They don't do the scale up. They don't go across the company. So they wanted to show, World Economic Forum wanted to show there are companies who are using digital technologies beyond pilots. They are doing, they have scale up to the every corner of the company. Creating a global learning network, so that you have reference. Suppose you want to implement certain ideas, you can refer back that is there any company in the world which has implemented similar kind of ideas, similar kind of technologies or similar kind of use cases, which we will be studying that. So learning network they have established under the name of lighthouses, and also provide a guidance to the global leaders, that in case somebody wants to know that how I should proceed, there is a lot of now literature available or references available, or you can also write to the headquarters of the global lighthouses. One of the good advantage of the global lighthouse companies that they are very open for the sharing their learnings. This is one of the examples. This is one of the condition for making a company as a global lighthouse, that they should share their knowledge to other companies as well as. Why now? Because a decade. See what happened. Industry 4.0 was started in 2011. 2011, and the World Economic Forum realized that in 2018-19 that is still the benefit of Industry 4.0 is not reaching to the mass companies, not in the very large gamut of the companies. It is being only restricted to a small portion or a small number of companies. So by sharing this information that how the companies are leveraging Industry 4.0, they thought that it will help to grow the use of Industry 4.0 technologies by other companies also, and they understand that how it can be implemented, what kind of use cases are there. They have created a very huge list of use cases. I will be discussing few, but not those references which I have given in the beginning. You will find all the use cases which has been studied by the World Economic Forum, and it has been made available to everybody that these kind of use cases are being done. These kind of areas are being digitalized by these companies, so that other companies can also take a lesson and can start using this kind of use cases. What Lighthouse represent? Demonstrators of digital manufacturing, digital manufacturing, which we will be studying in the 6th week, smart manufacturing or digital manufacturing, that how digital manufacturing is being practiced by these global lighthouses. Then value across levers, how they are creating the value across the levers. This is also one of the important aspect of the study of the lighthouses, that value across levers. Inclusive and global, the site span develop emerging economies, they include large enterprises and SMEs. It's not like only the biggest enterprises are in the part of global lighthouses. Quite a few companies which fall under SMEs, small and medium enterprise, are also part of the global list of the lighthouses. And open innovation and partner with universities. This is another revealing fact that most of the global lighthouses have a good partnership with academics as well as the startups, and they are able to provide very good roadmap for the digitalization. The picture which I have captured from the report to 2018, in total 38 companies were that time named as a global lighthouses. Companies like Siemens Industrial Automation, in the company CN, and Procter & Gamble, Czechoslovakia, here in companies of China, CN is China, I'm sorry, and Bosch Automotive in China. So these companies was selected. Now question comes, what was the selection criteria which qualify them to become the global lighthouses? That we will discuss briefly. We will discuss briefly now. So one is that there are three mega trends: connectivity, intelligence, and flexible automation. So all these companies, when they were examined, have very good practice of following all these mega trends. Connectivity means that they have connect machines, lines, and plants, so data flow in real time, improve visibility and responsiveness and coordination. So they have high level connectivity, not only but within the site level, within the equipment level, like that data was flowing. Intelligence, with the help of digital technologies and AI, they have developed enough intelligence in their system for predictions, optimization, etc. And then flexible automation means that they have in such a way they are using advanced technologies like robots. They can make the operation flexible. So reconfigurable robots and system enable quick changeovers, remote operation, and agile production. So this kind of initiatives they have taken, that all these companies who were selected as a global lighthouses, World Economic Forum and McKinsey's team scan them whether they have a robust connectivity, whether they are using intelligence engines like an AI, or whether they have a flexible automation or not. Next, what lighthouses shows, what kind of thing they shows. This is a partial list, not a complete list, just to give an idea. Injection of human capital, work shift from repetitive tasks to higher skill roles, with the help of robots, and working with the AI assistants, etc. Humans are being now collaborated or being further empowered with the technologies. Operators are upskilled, not displaced. So with the help of technology, kind of dashboards and other technologies, operators are being upskilled. And then benchmark researchers, they are the benchmark researchers in the world. Open innovation, they they use, as I said earlier, they use, network of startups, for innovation, vendors and quality cost, accessible to all sizes, both large enterprise vendor and academia. So this is a part, they are part of, big ecosystem where SMEs and large enterprises and, vendors and academia work together to create this kind of experience or this kind of benefits for the industry. The startup, four scale-up enablers are, strategy roadmap, clear vision, market analysis, growth plan, and phased execution. This is a clear vision which comes out of the study of these, global lighthouses. And they all have, very robust, connectivity platform, especially the IoT architecture, data platform, secured connectivity, cloud integration. Most of these companies, which has been rated as a global lighthouses. This is the initial study only. Later on, year after year, some other studies was done, which are worth studying. You will find some other, enablers, companies are using, some of the other enablers. Then, they are very particular about the skill development, because skill development, unless, they upskill their manpower, and train them, to make them, in such a way that, capable to use the digital technologies, it is very difficult to take the benefit of Industry 4.0 technology, because these are the very specialized, skills, which need to be understood, which need to be practiced by their workers, and work for engagement, team collaboration, feedback loop, shared goals. So feedback loop is also very important in all these companies. Whatever they have done, they like to take a feedback, and then, whatever mistake has been done, improvement area has been identified, they like to move ahead in those areas. What are the value drivers? These are the value drivers, for big data decision making, democratizing. So all these companies, are also having, value drivers. They set the value drivers in beginning, and then they try to achieve with the help of the initiatives which you can find out, from these studies. Here, I have further, captured the principles, which these global lighthouses are following, like principles like, augment instead of replace. They will augment, they will not replace the equipment all the time. They will try, or they will not replace their, practices or systems all the time, like ERP. Enterprise resource planning is still one of the important backbone, and on that note, they have developed, they have enhanced the capability of ERP with the help of some dashboards, real-time dashboards or digital dashboards. Invest in capacity building. They invest, heavily on the capacity building and lifelong learnings, which I have already discussed in the previous, slide. Diffuse technologies throughout geographical areas, and include SMEs. So they also have, very important, strategy or a principle, I'll say not a strategy, diffuse technologies throughout geographical areas. If a company is spread out in 10 countries, they will try to implement first in one country or one of their branch, and then they will try to replicate, or they will try to implement that in other part of the world. So that is also one of the important, aspect, not limited to one or two of their branches. Protect organization and society through cyber security. They have a very strong cyber security net, and all these companies, are known for their strong cyber security policies. Collaborate in open source industrial platforms and handle data carefully. So that is open collaboration across companies, government, and academia. Create scalable platform, responsible data sharing. So these are the companies, which in factories should be. And last thing is climate change. They are very particular about the climate change, because World Economic Forum is today very particular about the sustainability aspects of the climate sustainability aspects. So companies who are being selected in the global lighthouses, one of their criteria is how far the companies are, following the global sustainability objectives. So that is what, is one of the important areas. So all these companies try to follow the global sustainability standards, how to create that, climate control, etc. policies. This is another slide which I thought is very important, that how all these companies measure their success with the help of KPIs. KPIs are the building block of their digital initiatives. So that they will know that where they stand, whether the initiative which has been started, which has been deployed, digital initiative is giving any benefits, what sort of benefits, up to what limit, whether it's 5%, 10%, 20%, like that. So just to sake of just giving a feel, I thought it's worth showing this kind of. And then lighthouse promote work. This is also very important. most of the lighthouses have a very strong policy workforce engagement, and they find that without doing a lot of enhancement in workforce capabilities, they will not be able to sustain these initiatives. Maybe they implement in 1 year, 2 year. If the workforce is not equipped to take it further, it will die down. The initiative will die down. So most of the lighthouses are having very strong policy of workforce engagement. And in this slide, I have described some of the initiatives. This is a picture just to motivate you how they are doing, how they work jointly with the collaboration, enjoying their success like that. And in the last slide, that strategic initiatives, what kind of strategic initiatives companies are taking for the customer experience, mixed reality changeover. Whenever they want to make any change, whenever the shift is being changed, they use MR and MR/VR or mixed reality kind of technologies. Advanced analytics on deviations, that I already discussed that, advanced analytics on breakdowns. So this is a part of their company policy or company strategy that everywhere in the plant you will find that data is being captured, and then advanced analytics for deviations, if any deviation is there, so that any mistake or short in the production, etc., or machine is going to fail, can be captured beforehand. Advanced analytics on breakdown. Digital performance management is also very important initiative in most of the company. We find that they have real-time basis. They monitor the performance of each and every equipment, and not only equipment, the processes and events also, which is a part of their strategy. That you can see the entire functioning of their company and the entire functioning of the plant on a digital wall. We call that. Integrated people and asset scheduling. This is also very important, that integration at all levels, at the people's level, at the and they how harmonize planning of workforce and equipment, optimize production schedule and reduce downtime and ensure optimal resource utilization. So most of these companies are having very robust system of scheduling, and that is governed by the digital technologies. And it integrates that with the requirement of the people, what kind of workforce is required, and this scheduling, in case suppose there is any fallout of the workforce, accordingly the scheduling will be changed. Schedule may be changed. That is what is the integrated people and asset scheduling. So thanks, we have come to the end of this talk, and I hope that you have learned, and I will like to take further in the next session some of the use cases these companies are following. The list is quite huge, but we will be studying some of the important use cases and the group of use cases, I will say, and then we'll see how to, and that will be, again in the next session, I will like to cover some case studies, especially the companies from India and some of the companies from global, how they are leveraging, what kind of benefit, objectives, vision they have set, and how they completed that with the help of these kind of missions, which we have discussed of global lighthouses. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will be able to understand, you will be able to make a note of this importance of these kind of studies to empower yourself with the knowledge of Industry 4.0. Thank you very much.